Vikings, Norweigan and Danish, Vikinger, Swedish and Nynorsk, Vikingar, Icelandic, Vikingar, from Old Norse Vikinger, were Germanic Norse seafarers, speaking the Old Norse language, who raided and traded from their Scandinavian homelands across wide areas of northern and central Europe, as well as European Russia, during the late 8th to late 11th centuries. The term is also commonly extended in modern English and other vernaculars to the inhabitants of Viking home communities during what has become known as the Viking Age. This period of Norse military, mercantile and demographic expansion constitutes an important element in the early medieval history of Scandinavia, the British Isles, France, Kiev and Rus and Sicily, facilitated by advanced seafaring skills, and characterized by the longship. Viking activities at times also extended into the Mediterranean littoral, North Africa, the Middle East and Central Asia. Following extended phases of, primarily sea or riverborne exploration, expansion and settlement, Viking Norse communities and polities were established in diverse areas of northwestern Europe, European Russia, the North Atlantic Islands and as far as the northeastern coast of North America. This period of expansion witnessed the wider dissemination of Norse culture, while simultaneously introducing strong foreign cultural influences into Scandinavia itself, with profound developmental implications in both directions. Popular, modern conceptions of the Vikings, the term frequently applied casually to their modern descendants and the inhabitants of modern Scandinavia, often strongly differ from the complex picture that emerges from archaeology and historical sources. A romanticized picture of Vikings as noble savages began to emerge in the 18th century. This developed and became widely propagated during the 19th century Viking revival. Perceived views of the Vikings as alternatively violent, piratical heathens or as intrepid adventurers owe much to conflicting varieties of the modern Viking myth that had taken shape by the early 20th century. Current popular representations of the Vikings are typically based on cultural cliches and stereotypes, complicating modern appreciation of the Viking legacy.